it's Victoria Marie, and I'm back with another Scraptastic design team layout. And for this month's Pinterest inspiration piece, I teamed up with Monique, who's also another fellow Scraptastic design team member. And she found this really awesome photo on Pinterest. Lots and lots of beautiful white space. And it looks like this is a picture of some sort that's shaped in the letter N. Maybe it's standing for New York, I presume, because that is the Statue of Liberty that's pictured there. Anyway, so that's going to be our Pinterest inspiration. And so what I did was I printed out a photo of me that I took on the first day of working for myself. There was actually a couple of photos. And I printed this on a 5x7 photo paper. And then I just simply hand cut a V to stand for Victoria. I had to fool around with this because I don't do this very well. I don't hand cut stuff very well. And so I wanted to practice a little bit. But that's all I did was I printed out a larger photo, decided what part of the image I wanted to show more prominently, and then cut that out. So I'm going to be using some supplies from the May Scraptastic Kit, and it's called Cake by the Ocean. And I really wanted the focus to be on the photo. So this is going to be a really nice, light, and airy photo, or airy layout. I'm also going to do some stitching on here, maybe a little bit of stamping, maybe some misting. I don't know yet. We're going to see how it goes. So let's get started. I'm going to start by adhering the photo, and I'm going to off-center that just a tiny, tiny bit. You probably can't tell. And then I'm going to use a variety of different acetate embellishments and ephemera. I'm going to put a tiny, tiny bit of adhesive on the title that says Oh Snap, and that's just one piece. That is from Pink Fresh Studio, the Life Noted collection. And then underneath that, I'm going to use another piece that says Wonderful Day. I'm going to trim that up just a tiny bit. It had a circle that was cut into it that you could use to add twine or ribbon, but I didn't want that. Now I'm going to use some more die cuts and acetate pieces from the Pink Paisley Fancy Free collection. And I'm trying to position those in a aesthetically pleasing way. That black circle says So Fun, and then the other circle, the white circle, says I believe Live a Colorful Life. I'm going to attach those two together using my tiny attacher, and I added a tiny bit of adhesive to that to hold them in position, and then to that some fun foam to add a little bit of height and dimension. Now I'm going to take this acrylic piece, or I think that's acetate, not acrylic. I want to say acrylic, but it's acetate. That's this acetate piece that says Make Beautiful Things. And then along with the Scraptastic kit, this is the Cake by the Ocean kit, by the way. The kit came with some foam stars that have glitter on them. So I wanted to add a bit of sparkle, so I added those. A few more pieces, a flare piece that's also exclusive to the kit, and then my journaling. I decided to type my journaling for this layout, and I did that just on a separate piece of cardstock using my word processor. And the journaling says, I officially started working for myself as a creative entrepreneur. Being my own boss has been a long-term goal, and now it's here. Victoria Marie is open for business. I feel so lucky. And I'm going to chat more about that on my Scrappy Chat this week, so stay tuned for that. So add a little bit of adhesive to that, to those little journal pieces. I think that looks good coming together. I really like the white space in the inspiration piece, and so I wanted to keep this layout incredibly light and airy. I've been really about simple layouts lately. I guess I just need to clear some headspace, and it's coming out in my creative pursuits as well. Now on to stitching. And can I just say, I am not a fan of the Sew Mini machine. The thread sticks and it just messes up stuff. And at first I thought it was user error, and I've watched so many YouTube videos on how to thread this thing. I think it's the machine. Maybe I'm not the only one out there. But I keep going with it because I really, really wanted to stitch on the acetate pieces to hold those in place and to add a bit of texture to the layout. Trim that up a little bit. I thought I was going to leave the string long, and then I decided I didn't like it. I see people do that on other layouts, and it looks good on their layouts, but on mine it doesn't look all that great, at least in my opinion. I'm going to use some washi tape to hold those threads in place, and there we go, giving a little look at that. That looks good. And now I'm going to stamp the date using a Heidi Swapp roller date stamp. And let's see what I'm going to do next. Oh yes, I'm going to add some enamel dots. So I reached for some enamel dots in my stash, and I pick out a couple, or more than a couple, of enamel dots, and I don't know who the manufacturer is because it was kind of, you know, in my little bin of enamel dots there. Sprinkle those on the page, and there you go. Giving you a close-up. Some photos are coming up. Be sure to check me out on Instagram under Victoria Marie Scraps, as well as check out the blog and me on Facebook. All the links are posted below. And be sure to check out the Scraptastic blog for more information about the Cake by the Ocean kit and other products that are offered by Scraptastic. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.